not drop on my feet.
If it drops on yours, it goes to mine too.
Yeah, let's get a little bit further away from my face so you don't have to see it up close. What's up? I'm T. How you doing? Welcome back to the garage. Piggy bank horsepower, y'all. Working on the 383, the budget build. But thanks to some fellow YouTubers, you know who you are, it has a name. Riley, guess what?
Don't worry about it.
What are those?
Probably the most
what are those?
stylish footwear in existence.
Riley's out in the garage with me, and an unnamed brother who wishes to remain anonymous.
You can just call me Jacob. I don't care if my name's in it. I just
Oh, okay, so his name's okay. Jacob's in the video as well by voice only. He's going to help us with the 383, which I was just about to tell you now has a name.
Whoa.
You may remember me telling you that this engine was given to me.
I don't want to do that to them.
You may remember me. You may remember me telling you this engine was given to me. I helped a friend build an engine, a 440 that he put in his '69 Coronet. This engine was in that car. He pulled that out. I don't know what's going on. Oh, sorry. Let's see. I don't know what's going on over here. I almost got Jacob in the video. That would have been bad. But you know, you've been in one of the videos before.
Yeah, I figured.
You were in the Matt's video.
Oh, okay. I don't know why you do that to your subscribers.
Well, they have to look at me, so I mean, what's worse, right?
Fair enough.
But long story short, the 383 was given to me. I paid no money for it. So, it is known from this day on and henceforth as the Free 83.
Wordplay. Some wordplay right there.
Yeah, I gathered that.
I couldn't tell.
All right. Well,
You got free 99.
I got very little reaction from the peanut gallery. So I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing,
Just call
but
him a peanut?
but I love the name.
You gonna take that?
The Free 83.
Gallery.
Word.
And the reason I have two dudes out here in the shop with me is because we have to take this block off of the engine stand. I'm a little nervous. I'm a little apprehensive about some markings in the cylinder. They've, you know, at a glance could be perceived as a crack. Man, these guys talk a lot. Quiet on the set means nothing to them. Anyway.
Sound of my own voice.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, you'll hear it. And I'm not 100% sure if that's a crack. I kind of feel like it's just an imperfection in the casting that was exposed with the overbore. What I aim to do is take this block to the machine shop and we're going to have it checked. So we're going to loosen some bolts on the engine stand, and the peanut gallery is going to help hold the block.
Oh, you've been oonga boonga.
Riley, why? Why did you do that?
I didn't.
That was all you. Oh, this hurts.
Yeah, sorry, bros. Okay, it's out. Okay. You guys are amazing.
I know.
Do not drop on my feet.
If it drops on yours, it goes to mine too.
Let me get that. Yeah, things are not quite what they need to be in
Terry
here.
McHorter.
What are you talking about? Let me go make sure the gate's open. Oh, the gate's open. It's a little dark out.
Is your tailgate open?
Tailgate is open.
Okay.
I planned ahead.
Wow.
Let me know if you
That's
need
the first.
Let me know if you need a second. Set it down and take a breather. Fudge.
You guys all right? Do you need a third in there?
No.
Would it matter?
Great.
Lucky for you guys, it is pretty dark in the camera, so there's not a whole lot of stuff going on. No worries. I'll come in here and move it in.
We did it.
Yeah.
Move. It's not as bad as I thought.
Not as bad as you thought? That's good. Oh, my flashlight's on.
I can deadlift this.
Can you?
Oh yeah.
Pick pick it up though. I'm gonna.
I hope that slips past you. Get your channel shut down.
What's going on, dudes?
Oh, we're watching the master.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I could do that.
Teabagging this block.
Let me do that. I got you.
I may be old, but I can still do a thing or two, and it's dark. Too bad it's dark. Well, hold on.
There you go.
Dude, Riley's amazing.
No.
You guys are both amazing. I appreciate it.
You're a liar.
You think I don't?
Yeah.
Dang. I do. Really do. Well, the engine stand is empty. The bench is empty of sorts. The pistons and rods are not here. The crank, the block, basically the entire short block is at the machine shop right now. We were worried about those weird marks in cylinder number 1, and hopefully, for the sake of this budget, a hone is going to do the job. It's getting cleaned, and they'll put cam bearings back in it after everything is given a clean bill of health. And we are hoping the crankshaft will polish. As we look at some of these bearings, you can definitely see that, yeah, there was probably a mark on the crank, and we found several. Careless installation, perhaps, and it ran this way. So we're gonna put bearings in it, that's for sure. But we are waiting for the machine shop to say, yes, the crank's fantastic, yes, the block, fantastic, before we move further on this. But in the meantime, I have some bump sticks here, and we are gonna have to figure out which one we're gonna use, or even if we use any of them. Oh, and I found a distributor drive, the oil pump drive, in some of my stuff, so that's good. Now this first cam is the one that came out of our free 83. You can see how dark the lobes are. I tried to clean those just with a nice rag and some brake cleaner. Whatever that is, years of gunk exposed to the lobes, it does not want to come off. This one, we know at this point that this is a comp cam. And actually, let me go back just a little bit as well. The main bearings, I don't know why we didn't look at this in the previous video. There's a 92 stamping in these bearings. Well, that's interesting. The thrust main, 3 of 92 on the upper, 8 of 92 on the lower. 2 different halves, both showing 10 under. This is really getting interesting. 6 of 92. I'm gonna have to look at every one of these now. But this one's not showing undersize at all. There's no undersized stamping on those. And 8 of 91. It's like they pieced together a bearing kit. 8 of 91. 8 of 91. I guess we're gonna want to turn those so I can see them all at the same time, since I'm not taking notes. So I guess the good news is this engine wasn't assembled 40 years ago, but rather 30 and change. But now we're definitely relying on the machinist to look that crank over very thoroughly. We have a thrust main that's showing 10 under, and we have all the other mains not showing undersize at all. And all the rods were at 20 under. Good thing I'm not trying to reuse that. Guess I better double check that, huh? So it does look like the rod's all cut 20 thousandths undersize. on these bearings, all showing so far 1984. So at least the bearing set for the rods was a match. 20 under on the rods. Standard on the mains, with exception of the thrust main, which apparently is 10 under. My mind has just been blown. Might make sense to turn the crank, which will add another couple $100 to the bill. Love that. Okay. This catastrophe aside, let's go back to cams. This first cam is the cam that came out of it. Apparently is a comp. And I'm trying to recall the specs on that. It was definitely aftermarket. I want to say it was one of their high energy series. I'll confirm that. It seemed like it was a dual pattern cam, somewhere in the neighborhood of 470 on the lift, 460, 470. And I don't even know if it was quite 240 degrees of duration at 50 thou. So, a decent cam, right? But if this crap won't clean up, then we've got garage art. The cam in the middle, this cam, I do believe was the one that I used to run in a 440 that was in my former Duster, the drag car Duster. And that cam had been in the 12s, 1280s, something like that. I don't know the specs of it, I don't even know the manufacturer, and there's really nothing terribly obvious to tell me. Storage has not been completely kind to it, as there is some spots of surface rust. That spot's a little weird. So this, yeah, I suppose it's an option. It's cleaner than the comp. But then, the one I think that's the most likely choice is a Mopar purple shaft. This is the 484 cam. It's been in a 383 before. And honestly, I was hoping to hang on to it until I could get back to that 383, the original 383 for my Charger. But we'll use it in this build if we need to. So now we anxiously await the word from my machinist. And I say my machinist, I just met the guy for the first time. He's a shop I was aware of. Decided to try him out. Some other guys had recommended. Found some good reviews online. We're giving it a shot. Heck of a nice guy. We'll see what he has to say about the parts and pieces we brought him. Are they okay? Are they gonna be okay? Hopefully we don't have to turn the crank, but if we've got mismatched mains, maybe we turn the crank. Hoping not to, but you do what you gotta do. This is a budget build. Piggy bank horsepower, y'all. But the piggy bank is in danger at this point. Somebody's got a hammer out and they're standing over it. So yes, we are at the mercy of the machinist. This is shaping up to be pretty interesting, y'all. Only time will tell, but I got a good feeling about it. At least I'm going to be optimistic on it. I try to be that way about most things, so I'm going to be that way about this. But anyway, as you know, this is a budget build-off. We are part of a competition. It's a budget build-off known around the world now as Piggy Bank Horsepower. Use that hashtag, check it, that'll help you find all of the other videos related to this competition. Several YouTube channels involved, and I'll put the links in the description to those channels, but I'm going to tell you who they are right now as well. Let me consult my list. In alphabetical order, Duster 70 TX, Dutch Guy's Garage, Johnny Mopar, Just Mopar Joe, Muscle City Madness, Mopar on the Brain, Road Hard Restorations, Sorta Stock Mopars, Tall John's Fun Shop, and yours truly, T's Good Times Garage. If you're not watching all those channels, get on it. Follow everybody. Follow this build. See whose crap ends in catastrophe or catastrophe. See who makes awesome power. See who does cool stuff with minimal things. That's what we're trying to do. Let the carnage ensue. Thanks for watching. Wish us luck. We'll let you know what happens when the machine shop calls, and we'll see you on the next one.